So we got a new battery, completely charged. So now we're good to go. We're ready to start this beautiful car. Here we go.
What's up guys, welcome to episode 4 of our Audi S6 rebuild. So we went through a bunch of possibilities as to why the car wouldn't start. We tried a lot of methods that people recommended. We decided that maybe replacing the battery would solve the issue, as this car does require a lot of juice to get it started. But that also wasn't the issue. The car still did not start. So on day 2, Bogdan made a discovery, and here is what we found.
Okay guys, so we're ready to fire her up again. So what we did is I figured out that there was a fuse for the positive terminal. So there's a fuse that cuts off the power to the engine. So there is a way to bypass it. So I did the bypass for now. And
Oh, nice.
we're gonna try to fire it up.
Nice.
Hopefully
That's
it
it.
happens. I'm excited. Okay, ready?
Yep. I think we need stress balls.
So after attempting to start the car multiple times yesterday, we realized that we got the battery drained, and we're now going to try and jump the car again.
Oh man, that sound! Wow! Woohoo! What an exhaust! That's crazy!
Well guys, we finally got the car started. We were super happy that the engine does run with no issues. It does idle a little strange, probably a misfire, could be vacuum lines, maybe some bad sensors. So we're gonna dig into that engine deeper later. Right now we're just gonna focus on putting the car back together.
It's working, guys. It's working. Yay!
So before doing our first start, we removed the alternator along with the serpentine belt just so that the engine can start easily. Now we're putting the alternator back together along with the new serpentine belt.
What we got going here is we cranked it up, and I think in the middle right here is the big one. That's your crank. It's your main crankshaft. We put on a new serpentine belt right here, nice and tight, and brand new.
Yep, so
That
we
was a tough
installed this
job.
thing. It
Yeah.
was super hard, but
Yeah,
we
the
did
tension
this.
on there is incredible. Yeah, we got the new belt. Our alternator's back. That's in working condition.
Nice.
We're just gonna give it another start just to make sure idle's okay. So,
Okay, sounds good. Let's do
fire
this.
it up.
We realized that this massive V8 motor requires a lot of power to get it started, so we decided to jump with 2 cars instead of 1. Just wanted to give a huge thank you to all our subscribers, everybody who watches our videos, all the guys that left comments with suggestions what the problem could be. Those were all very helpful and very useful. Thank you so much.
And it lives! Alright, so we are right now installing a new airbox system. So there's these 2 hoses that go one right here, one right there.
Stick it on there.
Down there. Yep, the new airbox. And we got all the parts. Bogdan got them all nicely laid out, all the tools. Here's the old one. So right there you can see this is where the damage is. A lot of parts did come in, so there's a few old parts right there. There's the impact bar, rebar, the new one. The most important part, the cover. Yeah. There is the radiator support, some plastic pieces, rugs, some shoes, And then on this side we got, what do we got here? This is the new radiator support. The fans. Okay.
On.
Alright.
Nice and tight.
Yeah.
So this one right here, it was barely attached. There's actually like a
so
big
that-
gap right there.
Okay.
Lots of air, and you don't want to get debris in there.
Right.
Sucked into the turbos, so that's an important piece. They're very stiff. They're not rubbery. They're supposed to be rubbery. They turn this like plastic material. Pretty good to me.
Alright, so after this, the airbox goes in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And we get to start this bad boy up. The airbox is in.
Alright guys, so after replacing that airbox system, the car idled a lot better. It was definitely smoother, so that crack in the box was definitely one of the reasons. Alright guys, so now we're going to be removing the damaged hood. Lately it's just been a headbanger and you know, it's been coming up a lot of light. Not even sure why we haven't removed that in the first place, but that guy's finally coming off. And after that, we'll be installing all the coolant system back on the car. So that's going to require transferring a lot of small parts, bolts, brackets, and pieces from the damaged parts to the new parts, and just kind of, you know, going back and forth. So this will be a very tedious and a long process, but this is what we'll be working on next. Alright guys, so we got all the parts transferred from the old radiator support to the new one, and when we're getting ready to install it, we noticed that the part is different from the original OEM one. So with that being said, we will either need to order the original OEM part or customize the aftermarket part. But that'll be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, give us a like, leave a comment, and stay tuned for our next episode, which will be episode 5.